Washington. A long-anticipated release of documents from the U.S. Justice Department's investigation into convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein triggered political upheaval on Friday after the department missed a statutory deadline to publish all unclassified files, igniting fresh controversy over transparency and accountability in Washington. Under the 2025 Epstein Files Transparency Act, a rare bipartisan measure passed overwhelmingly by Congress and signed by President Donald Trump, the DOJ was required to make publicly available all relevant investigative records within 30 days of enactment. But on Friday, Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche announced only a portion of the files would be published, citing the volume of materials and the need to redact sensitive information to protect victims and ongoing investigations. The initial release comprised hundreds of thousands of pages, including photographs, flight logs, court records, and investigative notes. Many of the documents were heavily redacted, with some pages blanked out entirely, prompting criticism from lawmakers and survivors alike. Democratic leaders swiftly condemned the DOJ's handling of the release. Representative Ro Khanna argued the department's partial disclosure did not comply with the law and suggested that all options are on the table, including impeachment proceedings or criminal referrals against senior DOJ officials if transparency remains inadequate. Senator Chuck Schumer echoed these concerns, calling the release a violation of both the letter and spirit of the law. Survivors and advocacy groups also expressed frustration. Attorneys representing Epstein's victims described the partial release as emblematic of systemic corruption and inadequate accountability nearly 2 decades after Epstein died in federal custody in 2019. While some public figures, including former President Bill Clinton, appear in the released files, there has been no new evidence of undisclosed criminal accomplices among the political and business elite. The documents also reference pop icon Michael Jackson, who was previously linked to Epstein in social circles and flight logs, though the files do not provide new evidence of criminal activity involving Jackson. The DOJ insists it is continuing its review and will release additional material in the coming weeks. But lawmakers maintain that the department must fully justify its redactions in adherence to the transparency mandate. As the controversy unfolds, the battle over the Epstein documents highlights broader tensions over government transparency, political loyalty, and accountability in handling one of the most sensitive and high-profile investigations in recent memory.